Hey, my name is Yahel, and I am a lifelong Star Trek fan. And this is my best friend.
I've never seen Star Trek at all in any incarnation, not as a kid, not as a teen, whatever. Just, it was never on my radar.
Truly
He's a lifelong fan. Deprived, yes. Like some of the people we meet on these barren planets. But,
or like the salt planet, or the lack of salt.
Or the dog that they sacrificed in the transport the other day. We wanted to acknowledge real quick, we actually had 500 subscribers on YouTube.
Thank you.
With only posting 7 episodes?
6 episodes. We started posting 3 weeks ago, so... You know, I have another YouTube channel, and that's like a bigger channel, has like over 100,000 subscribers. And I told Mike, just from my experience, hey, man, like, don't even expect 100 within a few months, 100 subscribers.
But long story short, I don't know anything about it, and we've just a reason for me to enter the universe. I'm enjoying it so much. The comments, I appreciate how passionate people are in some of the comments, and giving us facts that even he doesn't know. Trust me.
And some of these episodes I've only seen once or twice, so
it's really a discovery process for both of us, and we're enjoying it. And our goal, we want this channel to be as interactive as possible. So comments, please leave them, what you like, what you don't like, and we're ready to hop in. We're nearing the end of season 1, and I can't wait to see how Kirk's going to be shirtless next.
We have sent a message to Eminiar 7, principal planet of the star cluster, informing them of our friendly intention.
He mentioned it twice. We're here friendly. We're not if things don't seem to go well, we just show up unannounced.
Message coming in from Eminiar 7. Sir, it's code 710.
Is that supposed to mean something?
Code 710 means under no circumstances are we to approach that planet.
We mean to have that port, and I'm here to get it. You will proceed on course. Achieve orbit status and just leave the rest to me. And my mission gives me the power of command. I now exercise it.
Peacefully or not, we're going in.
Yeah, you don't often hear Kirk kind of, especially right at the top, be, I don't want to say told off, but put in his place.
I love this title.
Yeah.
We must establish diplomatic relations at all cost, preparing to beam down to planet's surface.
I want to know what you're laughing at.
Diplomatic. We must achieve diplomatic peace
at all costs. He's reiterated it a few, that's like the 4th time he said it.
When first contacted more than 50 years ago, Eminiar 7 was at war with its nearest neighbor.
Kirk, what's this about you going down alone?
Not alone, Mr. Ambassador. I'm taking some security people with me.
I need some people to get killed.
I'm bringing some shields. Ensigns.
Mr. Scott?
Yes, sir.
The ship is yours. Have a bonny trip.
What does that mean?
I'm not sure. Is it an older term, Bonnie?
It must be.
It's got to be.
Maybe it's an Irish or Scottish term, since he's supposed to be Scottish.
I know one of our fans are going to know off the top of their head. So,
how do you feel about these hats, Michael?
I'm not looking at the hats. Yeah, first time we've seen her, too.
I'm Captain James T. Kirk of the Starship Enterprise, representing the United Federation of Planets.
Oh, God.
He's already seducing her.
You've come directly to the Division of Control. If you'll follow me, please.
Why are they wearing those hats? Are they protection?
Why did your people tell us to stay away?
It was for your own safety, Captain.
Their hats are pointy, the other guys.
Well, maybe they have like a different position. These guys don't even have to wear hats.
That's kind of like an ominous shot, though. I like that.
My mission is to establish diplomatic relations between your people and mine.
That is impossible. Because of the war.
You say you are at war. There is no evidence of this.
As long as your ship is orbiting our planet, it is in severe danger.
With whom are you at war?
The 3rd planet in our system.
So it seems they're looking out for them, at least. As of now, barring a twist.
They told them to stay away for a seemingly good reason,
Please, excuse me. Bendikar is attacking.
Oh. A hit. Right here in the city.
Do you hear any explosions, Mr. Smith?
None, Captain.
May I ask what weapons the enemy is using?
Fusion bombs, materialized by the enemy over their targets.
Her whole core is exposed.
Bridge. Scotty?
Scott here, Captain.
Look, they've been at war for 500 years. Let her be comfortable.
Must be a warm planet.
Anything unusual?
Nothing, sir. All quiet.
It kind of makes sense, though. If this is a very advanced planet, and the planet they're feuding with is advanced, maybe they're just both more advanced than...
like they can't detect the weapons.
They can't detect the weapons? Yeah.
Looking on. Yes, I see it. They were warned. Alert a security detachment. They may be needed.
Though, if these weapons are so destructive, you would think that they would hear something.
Our casualties are high.
There's been no attack, no explosions, no radiations, no disturbances whatsoever.
500,000 people have just been killed.
Computers, Captain. They fight their war with computers, totally.
Deaths have been registered. Of course, they have 24 hours to report.
To report.
To our disintegration machines. An attack is mathematically launched. The people die, but our culture goes on.
I like how he's sizing them up.
Yeah.
Once your ship was in orbit about our planet, it became a legitimate target. It has been classified destroyed by a tri-cobalt satellite explosion. All persons aboard your ship have 24 hours to report to our disintegration machines. I have ordered you, Captain, and your party held in custody until they surrender.
Well, talk about some stakes.
Yeah. Also a very, very different storyline than some of the other ones.
Yeah. What a really cool not cool concept, but unique.
I wish to speak to Anon 7.
He's busy coordinating casualty lists.
He'll have more casualty lists than he knows what to do with if he doesn't get in here and talk to me.
He's in no position to threaten, but...
I must report to a disintegrator by
Oh, wow.
noon tomorrow.
Is that all it means to you? To report and die?
If I refuse to report and others refuse, then Vandekar would have no choice but to launch real weapons. More than people would die then. A whole civilization would be destroyed.
I'm going to say this is another like Cold War concept where if the US and Russia start firing missiles at each other, everyone dies.
Yeah.
I don't know. That reminds me of that. We had a similar episode a few ago that reminded me of the Cold War.
It's been our way for almost 500 years.
And you can at least I can kind of see the logic where these planets may come to this after 500 years.
Good news, Mr. Scott. The Armenians have agreed to the establishment of full normal diplomatic relations. They've also extended an invitation to all personnel to come ashore for shore leave. Those are my orders, Mr. Scott.
Well, now, what do you think of that?
I don't know.
It's dubious.
Well, I do.
We haven't really seen these two interact much.
Run it through analyzer. Is it or is it not the captain's voice?
Negative. A close copy.
There you go. Well, I was worried because there are more advanced technology. The Vulcan nerve pitch goes through walls.
We'll need more weapons.
I understand.
We'll try to take it easy, but if we're forced to kill...
I like that it shows the desperation too.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, for even Spock to be like, yeah, I get it.
all right. The lighting's really cool here.
The lighting's awesome. If it wasn't for the look, the materials that the set's made out of, this is how like Netflix shows and movies are lit.
Yeah. Is she on her way to the chamber now? Is that the chamber?
I believe so. This has to be the chamber. I mean,
They go in, but they do not come out.
is this where they got the Roach Motel idea from?
What do you think you're doing?
I'm going.
You're not going in there.
Do this.
I've done it. I'm just getting started.
I love that. You can't do this. I've done it.
I done it.
Disintegration station number 12 destroyed, Councilman.
In 10 seconds, open fire. Destroy the Star Cruiser.
Ship's log, stardate 3193.0.
Scotty's doing it.
Chief Engineer Scott
That's kind of
recording.
cool.
They're not very friendly, are they?
Of course, I could treat them to a few dozen photon torpedoes.
You would do no such thing, Mr. Scott.
This guy.
They're holding our captain.
I'm responsible for the safety of this ship.
And I'm responsible for the success of this mission, and that's more important than this ship. Is that clear?
I like the multiple conflicts too in this episode. There's there's what's going on down there.
The conflict between the two planets.
Yeah, I know, right? Like 3 top of your head.
Try to make contact with the planetary officials. There will be no punitive measures, gentlemen.
Diplomats.
I mean, theoretically, he could just do it anyway and deal,
Yeah, he could get court-martialed, I guess. Maybe maybe be stripped of his rank.
We captured 4 of their disruptor-type weapons, 2 complete outfits of male clothing, 1 of their communication devices.
How do I get to the war?
No.
I'm trying to help you, to save your life. Or are you that fond of the war?
I believe you. But
Tell me what I want to know. Please.
I like even how he's convincing her. He's using different methods.
Yeah, Yeah, he got real soft at the end.
Yeah, he's like, just please.
Yeah.
This is a grave crisis, and I am at a loss to know how to proceed.
This is interesting to see weakness
Central
with them,
channel,
too,
no?
now.
Put me through to the Earth Ambassador.
Do any other members of the council have anything to add?
They don't want to pay them for having lines.
You're right. It's more money.
For some reason, you have attacked us. You're holding several special representatives of our Federation.
An error in our sensors indicated that your ship was about to attack us. I am giving orders that our attack be stopped.
I thought perhaps it was all a mistake.
Scotty wants to kill this guy.
We will make arrangements to receive you. The minute their screens are down, open fire.
Jeez.
Diplomacy, gentlemen, should be a job left to diplomats.
Asshole.
This guy's insufferable.
You will, of course, immediately resume a peaceful status.
No, sir. I will not.
Oh.
They've faked a message from the captain. They've launched an attack against our ship. Now, you want us to trust them openly?
I can have you sent to a penal colony for this.
That you can, sir. But I won't lower the screens.
There you go.
Not until I know what happened to the captain.
This is a great episode for Scotty, too, man.
Yeah, it is. It is probably more.
I think this is the most we've seen.
You're worried about your ship, Captain. I'm trying to save a world.
If I were you, I'd think about saving my life.
Won't you have a drink, Captain?
I mean,
Don't be
I'd be
stupid.
worried
What do you
that it's
trust?
like poison or something.
Yeah,
I could destroy this planet.
All by yourself? With a disruptor?
That's how good I am.
Have you seen the last 20 episodes? I can do a lot.
Kirk's too smart.
He's like, I can hear that guy.
Take him to the council.
I like, too, he couldn't stand on his legs. How he just, like...
Yeah, they actually dragged him out instead of doing the thing where the guy pretends like he's not walking.
Yeah.
How did these guys beam down?
I don't know. That's a good question.
You will be taken immediately to one of our casualty stations so that your deaths may be recorded.
Okay, I'm kind of into this disintegration chamber now.
Scotty here, Mr. Spock.
The captain is overdue. We've suffered no casualties among us. Under no circumstances shall anyone beam down from the Enterprise.
That Popin' Fox went down a couple of minutes ago.
Orbit out to maximum phaser range and stand by for further orders.
Please, what are you doing, Mr. Spock?
Practicing a peculiar variety of diplomacy, sir.
I like that line from Spock about practicing a peculiar type of diplomacy.
I've never been a soldier, Mr. Spock, but I learn very quickly.
Very well, sir. We need all the help we can get.
I like seeing him come around.
Yeah.
Took a bit, that asshole.
Sure did.
That guy.
If your people do not report to our disintegration chambers, you will be responsible for an escalation that will destroy everything. Complete destruction of our culture here, yes, and the culture on Vendikar.
That seems to frighten you.
I love that. That was a great speech.
We have done away with all that. Now you are threatening to bring it down on us again. What kind of monster are you?
I'm a barbarian. I plan to prove it to you.
The gall of Kirk, like, I love it.
This is the USS Enterprise.
Scotty, General Order 24, 2 hours. In 2 hours.
Unless you immediately start transportation of all personnel aboard your ship to the surface, the hostages will be killed. You have 30 minutes.
Of course, there's a time element.
Of course. Well, there has to be, actually, because they have to have the deaths within a certain amount of time.
General Order 24, that means in 2 hours, the Enterprise will destroy Emini R7.
Open fire on the Enterprise.
I'm sorry, Councilman. The target has moved out of range.
I love this chess game.
And that's great, because earlier Spock said, hey, move just out of phaser range.
There's such a constant shifting of who's in control. In all these relationships.
Yeah.
And Scotty and Fox and...
Our time is nearly up. Our quota is short by several thousand. They accuse us of reneging on the treaty.
Disintegrator Station 11 has been destroyed. Guard positions in tunnels 8 and 10 fail to answer.
Escalation is automatic. You can stop it.
Stop it. I'm counting on it.
Man.
For a prisoner, he's pretty in control here.
Yeah. Kirk's going to take on everybody. Yeah, it just went like that. How many? There's like 7 people here.
I'd assumed you needed help.
Destruction, disease, horror. That's what war is all about. That's what makes it a thing to be avoided. You've made it neat and painless.
These are the attack computers, Captain. That one's defense. That one computes the casualties.
What are you gonna do?
What do you think he's going to do in this part?
I mean, it seems obvious.
The Vendicans will now assume that you've broken your agreement. They'll destroy your city. You, of course, will want to retaliate. Consider an alternative. Make peace.
We're a killer species. It's instinctive. It's the same with you.
Contact Bendikar. I think you'll find that they're just as terrified, appalled, horrified as you are. That they'll do anything to avoid the alternative I've given you.
Further discussion, but phenomenal.
I should be glad to offer my services as negotiator between you and Vendikar.
Good face turn for Fox.
You took a big chance.
Actual war is a very messy business. I had a feeling that they would do anything to avoid it, even talk peace.
You almost make me believe in luck.
You almost make me believe in miracles.
Cue the whimsical music at the end.
Absolutely. Hey, so we just finished watching A Taste of Armageddon. And Mike, let's do a star score.
I love this episode. I thought it was 4 3/4. I thought it was phenomenal, top to bottom.
For me, this is one of my favorite episodes of the original series.
Was it really?
Yeah. This is a 5 for me.
I might even go with. This was great.
Yeah, it was really, really good. And this isn't even my favorite episode of the season. There's one more coming up that I think is better.
Like that I don't know which that is going to be, because he didn't give me any inkling that this was going to be that good an episode.
Yeah, I didn't tell you anything. Well, I don't tell you anything anymore.
No, a couple
really.
times he has said, he's like, hey, this is an episode, whether for whatever reason, either because it's good or there's a lot going on. He's like, let's pay a little more attention.
Yeah, let's make sure that we're locked in, as they say.
Like, surely
we're not locked in. Mud's women.
Mud's women, you could take a phone call and not really miss anything. But no, this was great. Not to repeat ourselves, but if you're just skipping to this, there were so many conflicts. The conflicts between
the ambassador and Scotty Bones.
Even Scotty, I want to say Scotty against himself is a story.
Oh, sure.
Scotty stepping into a more assertive role, Scotty and Bones, Scotty and Fox.
And Bones and Scotty, they're not really in conflict. Like, they weren't arguing or anything, but they were having like a difference of opinion.
Yeah, isn't that the definition of conflict? If we're going to talk semantics,
they weren't like mad at each other or anything.
And that's even another thing. There was no obvious bad guy, because even what's their names on the planet with the
Vendicans and the Emians, something like that?
They were avoiding war, and they have this conflict for 500 years to avoid mass casualties and
to avoid real destruction of their buildings, and because that would cause starvation.
Yes, and I think you can you can
see how they would come to that.
Yes, all these different sides of the equation. You see everyone's. Nobody has a obviously wrong point of view. Just like in this episode, I think there's no obvious bad guy. It's a lot of shades of gray. And
because to the Emians, or whatever they were called, hey, 1 million people are going to die this year from a war, no matter what. At least this way, we keep our buildings, our crops aren't destroyed. So you can see how, from their point of view, if they've accepted the war isn't going to end, this mitigates.
This is the best possible alternative.
Yeah, in their minds.
Or the way to go about it.
At least in their minds. And you can kind of see where they're coming from, even if you disagree, just like Spock said.
Yeah.
I understand. No, I don't approve, but I understand.
A lot of players in this episode had key roles.
Yeah. Like Bones had a lot to do with his stuff with Scotty. Scotty had tons to do. More than we've seen so far. He got to show a completely different side of him. They really spread it out.
They spread it out, and I also feel like an episode like this really rewards. Like, say you were watching this show, which we are doing in this order, it rewards you, because even the stuff at the end, this was actually one episode I noticed. In a lot of these episodes, they've reiterated, well, a Vulcan is this, or a Vulcan lacks emotion, or a Vulcan thing. They not once did they say that.
Right. They didn't have to.
But at the end, and it was only at the end, which I like, it was wrapping it up. It's like, look, if you've been watching this, we're assuming maybe the producers were like, we're 20 episodes into this, you're getting the sense of what a Vulcan is and Spock. And, when he's like, well, you almost make me believe in luck. And I thought that was a quiet just nod to a viewer. And I like that
And Kirk's retort, you almost made me believe in miracles.
Yes.
It's like the only way you really get that joke
is if you've been watching this and you like this.
I want to point out that when Kirk Kirk has several great speeches in this one.
He does. I mean, that speech at the end was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Just about the bigger picture.
One of the speeches he makes is about how the Amians have made war tidy and clean and neat. So it kind of made me think like that's applicable even today when you see that in warfare, drones are being used to do the strikes, and it's just a soldier somewhere in a off base or whatever, nowhere near the action.
Well, it takes away the personal element of it. That's so much why. And actually, wait, I'm just thinking of this now, but that's why on the quest after World War I, which was like a war of that scale for the first time in modern history, they did appeasement, they did the League of Nations, they did all these things for 20 years to avoid another war on that scale, and ultimately it led to another world war, which it just didn't work. But that was a huge thing just throughout the 20s and 30s. And I mean, they gave Hitler countries and whatnot to avoid. They're like, okay, look, if we give him, Poland and other areas, maybe he'll stop, maybe that'll be enough. And it ultimately wasn't because appeasement didn't work. But I mean, I think that speaks a lot to this. Yeah, they're trying to avoid the atrocities of war. Right. Even now, after this, talking about it, it's food for thought.
And that's what the best Star Trek episodes do. I mean, sometimes it's about a guy bringing his escorts to a different planet, and sometimes
he's saying that just because we just edited Mud's Women.
Yeah, we just posted Mud's Women, so it's fresh in our mind. And other times, most times, it's something like this that leaves you with a lot of food for thought.
This might be my favorite episode now that there was just so much, like I say, conflicts, but different conflicts. And again, not just good and evil, which that's the obvious one. That's great. But this, I mean, it really makes you think. We're still talking about it, and this discussion is probably longer than we intended, but fantastic episode. Feedback, always appreciated. We hope you liked it as much as we do.
And thanks so much for watching.
Yeah, we're ready for the next one.